There, it's recording now. Now, remember that we're working with the third conditional. And for the third conditional, what we use is the expression if plus. What is the next? How do we state the conditional, the third conditional?
Past perfect.
Past perfect. And the result?
Past model or perfect models.
Yes, plus perfect model. Very good. Very good. That's what we have. So if I had worked harder, that's number one, I might have made more money. Number two, what are your ideas for number two? Hi, Sue.
Hi.
All right, who wants to go first?
So I have if Tim had bought a new car, he might have arrived to his job on time.
Or he could have to move at his work.
Okay, David, hold on a second, David. Let me write this one down. He might have arrived
So he took his job on time.
to work.
Oh, sorry,
Time.
to work.
Okay, yeah, I think it's okay. It works. What is your idea, David?
It's the same.
Oh, yes, same.
Yes, it's the same. He could
Very good.
have moved. I say moved. So the teacher says arrive.
Arrived, yes. Okay, very good. Hi, Arturo.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you, mister?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Monica, hello, how are you doing?
Hi, good, thank you.
Oh my gosh. So let's continue, guys. Number three, if Mrs. Brown hadn't found the cat or her cat,
He might have been very sad.
he
He might
She.
have been very sad.
She.
She.
Oh yeah, she.
Yeah, there you go. Good catch. She might have been very sad. Very nice. Thank you. Number four. What do you have for number four?
If I hadn't forgotten my key, I wouldn't have stayed at my house.
I wouldn't have what?
I wouldn't have stayed out of my house.
Okay. The correct term would be I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have been locked out of my house.
Locked, yes, locked out.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And hello, Mari Carmen.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, let's continue, guys. Number five. You might have gotten hurt. If
you had jumped up that rock.
If you have.
Yeah, if you had
jumped
up that rock.
Off of that rock.
Okay.
All right. If you had jumped off of that rock, okay, you might have gotten hurt. That's good. That's really good. Number six.
If I had continued singing, I could have been famous.
All right, very good. If I had continued singing, I could have been famous. Number seven.
If
Tom
had
had
studied
studied
hard,
One more time. If what?
If he had studied hard,
If he have or
if he
had
had
had studied.
studied hard,
Yeah.
some would have positive response.
All right. I understand your idea, but what you need to be careful of is that you have on the first sentence you have the pronoun he, and on the second sentence you have Tom.
Okay, if Tom had studied hard.
There you go. If Tom had studied hard, Tom would have passed the exam.
Yes.
All right. Next, number 8.
If they had talked about the problem, they might have been happier.
If they hadn't got married, they might have been happier.
Okay, let's do that one. That's a nice one. One more time, Patty, please.
If they hadn't gotten
Gotten
married,
Okay.
Are you describing somebody's story? No, right?
No.
No, this is
Anybody?
only
Hopefully
imagination.
Imagination situation.
Pure imagination. I know this doesn't happen in Mexico. No.
Now.
the cousin of my friend.
Oh my gosh, that's too bad. The cousin of a cousin. Good. If I hadn't found a new job,
I might have been unemployed.
unemployed. Oh my gosh. Very nice. Number 10.
If it had rained yesterday, I could have finished my workout.
I could have finished my what?
My workout.
Yes, if it had rained yesterday. Your workout, exercise.
I couldn't.
I
huh?
couldn't. I
I
couldn't.
couldn't.
Ah, you could.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't have finished my workout. Very good. Number 11.
We would have been able to eat a cake.
We will have reached,
Would have reached.
or we would have been given some cake. Like that?
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Have been given. Yes.
All right. What about number 12?
My mom would have worried a lot.
Would have worried. Worry
A
is
lot. Worried.
yes.
Being
Have been,
would have
sorry.
been. Sorry.
Would have been.
Very worried. Like that? All right. Any questions, guys?
No.
No? All right. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, teacher.
All right. I have more guys here. Hello, Gabby. Leonardo. How are you, mister? All right. Does anybody have any questions? Can we continue? Yes. All right, good. Next one is this. Read the extract from the article about a famous author. Okay. The Millionaire Next Door. Diana, can you start reading, please?
Sure. Thomas J. Stanley, a university marketing professor, had written 3 textbooks and given seminars around the country, but he failed dissatisfied with his career.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Patty, can you continue?
So he took time off to write The Millionaire Next Door, while researcher William D. Danko. It hit the New York Times bestseller list and made them both extremely wealthy.
Thank you very much. Monica, can you finish, please? No?
Sorry,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
sorry. Stanley then interviewed over 1,300 millionaires for his next bestseller, The Millionaire Mind.
Do you have the book?
No,
I see you're reading the book, or what are you reading? Did you print the slides that I sent you?
yes.
Ah, that's what you're reading, because I see you're reading the paper.
Oh,
Perfect, very good.
I always print them.
It's good. Ah, what happened here? What do you think about this article?
Very interesting.
Yeah, what do you think about this guy? Look, who is this guy?
It's a marketing professor.
Thomas J. Stanley, right? Thomas J. Stanley.
Mhm.
What did he used to do for a living?
Teach in the university.
He was a professor, right?
A professor, yes, at university, marketing
Did he
professor.
do something else besides being a professor?
And write books.
He
He wrote books.
wrote 3 books. Wow. How do you feel about that?
Gave
I mean,
seminars.
most of you are teachers, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, most of us are teachers. Do you write books, guys? I haven't written a book.
Me
haven't.
neither.
I want to, but I haven't written any book yet. Hello, Leonardo.
What could be about your book?
My book, I have a lot of things. I like politics. I like politics a lot. And I also like crime stories, you know, as a fiction story, as a fiction novel. I would like to write I actually wrote a very short novel when I was in high school.
Wow.
It was very popular with my classmates, but I never did anything else. But imagine a professor, 3 books. What else did he do?
He gave seminars around the country.
Gave seminars, right? Wow. Do you guys give seminars? I don't.
Yes,
No.
I have been participated in conferences. As
Very
a,
nice.
The webinars. Talk about
Mhm.
some topics or some research, small research.
How does it feel, Monica?
I'm used to, so
It's normal.
it's normal to me to explain or to talk about something that I want other people to know or to learn about.
Sure, you're sharing some topics
Mhm.
to a lot of people.
Yes.
Is that for free or do you get compensated?
I did it for free because it's part or it's there are some activities that we do in the school that I worked, and some of them wasn't paid, but it was a commitment.
So it was part of your work.
Yes. In another time, it was part of a commitment that I had with a program.
Very nice. Well, that's
With
very
an
nice
English
of you.
program.
Oh, look at that with English. Good.
Yes.
Do you think this guy gave seminars as part of his work or did he get paid? What do you think?
Maybe
What's your
he gets
imagination?
paid.
Yeah, I don't think this was part of his job because he's a professor at a university, right? Anything outside of the university is work or business, right? So the book was business. And the seminars were business. So how would you like to have that lifestyle? You're a professor, you write books, you get paid for the books, you give seminars, you get paid for the seminars. Would that be a nice lifestyle?
Yes.
Maybe. It depends.
Maybe. It depends, yes. Do you
I
think
mean,
it's
if you
do
like doing it, yeah.
yes, if you like doing it. Do you think it's a bad lifestyle?
Too much.
No, I don't think so. If you like doing those things,
Do you think Thomas liked this lifestyle?
Yeah.
No, because he felt dissatisfied.
Uh-huh.
He
Yeah.
felt dissatisfied. So he was a professor. He wrote 3 books. He gave seminars. He felt dissatisfied. Why? Do you know why?
Maybe because he wanted to be a millionaire.
Maybe he wanted to be something else, right? Not a professor,
Yeah.
but something else. Or maybe he wanted to get more out of what he did. Maybe his salary wasn't enough for him, right? So what did he do? He was dissatisfied. So what did he do? He took
he
time
took
off.
time off to write a book.
The millionaire next.
Yeah, he took time off to write a book. Was the book good?
Time off.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the bestseller.
Yeah, because it
Yes,
hit
it
the
did.
New York Times
It was.
bestseller list.
Hit the New York Times bestseller list. There you go. So when he finished the book, was that good for him? Economically wise?
Yes.
Yes, because they were extremely wealthy.
Extremely wealthy. And what did he do after this first book? Did he retire and go off to an island and relax all day?
No.
He write another book, the next
broke-
bestseller.
The
He
millionaire.
wrote another book. Oh my goodness. Now that would be something. Can you imagine writing a book and becoming extremely wealthy? That would be nice, huh?
Yes.
All right. So what do you think of this guy?
He was brave because
brave?
he had a good career and
Yes.
changed changed suddenly to another career.
Mhm.
And even if you couldn't know if the book would be a bestseller, it was a brave thing that he
A
did.
brave move. Yes, it was a brave move. Now let's continue with this activity. If Thomas Stanley had been satisfied with his career, he wouldn't have taken time off from work, and he
Might not have written.
Might not. Mightn't.
Might
Might
not
not.
have written.
I had
might
not had
not have
Written.
Right.
written.
Written.
Actually, it's pronounced written, like without the W.
Not
Like
not
that.
written.
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 There. If Stanley and Danko's book
Hadn't been.
hadn't been
so successful,
And hadn't made.
the bestseller list, Stanley
Might not have written.
Have
No,
not.
but written.
Might not have.
might not have
Written.
Right.
written.
Written.
If Stanley, number 3,
Had continued.
can continue
at
His
the
job at the university.
he
He hadn't made.
Wouldn't have made.
he wouldn't
Would, mister. He wouldn't have
You
made.
wouldn't have made how much money?
He probably
Wouldn't have become.
Hadn't become.
Might have not.
Change.
become.
Come.
Become. What is the participle of become?
Become.
Again.
Oh, yes.
Become.
Become.
Became.
Participle of become
Become.
is become.
And become.
And when we have this expression probably, yeah, we don't use another uncertain expression.
Couldn't.
It's
Couldn't.
like, again, once again, when we have this adverb probably, we don't usually use another uncertain expression.
Might.
No, we
No,
don't.
because we
That's
already
why
have
we're
probably.
using would.
It's
wouldn't.
already uncertain. So that expression is together with would. Probably would or probably wouldn't. One more time. I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, it always probably with you. Is together?
Most of the time. Most of the time. Almost like 99.99%
Okay,
in
yes.
conversation.
Okay, thank you.
When we say it in a fast way, yeah, it
okay.
comes out, but it's not common to see it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And next, himself, if he
Hadn't decided.
Hadn't decided.
Hadn't decided.
hadn't decided. Very nice. Next, number 4. On the other hand, if Stanley
Hadn't become.
Hadn't
Hadn't
become.
become.
hadn't become famous, he
He could have.
He
Would have enjoyed.
he could have enjoyed. Very good, guys. Do you have any questions? No?
No, for right now.
Everything is okay?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't say hi to Gabby. Hi, Gabby. Are you doing okay?
Teacher,
Yes.
I think I missed that part, but models, perfect models, you said that about 90%, 80%, 50%, they had a percent to use them.
It's not an exact percent, it's only a guide. Would, could, may, might. All right, and usually would is when you are almost completely sure or completely sure. Could is when you're not so sure, but it's there. The probabilities are high. That's what I can mention 75 to 95%. Sure. May and might are the same. These are when maybe yes, maybe no, 50-50, so 50%. Sure. Yes, and we have other expressions. For example, maybe, probably, possibly. And with these expressions, maybe, probably, and possibly, we use would. For example, over here, we have would, could, may, might, have, right? But with these guys, maybe, probably, possibly, would have. Okay.
It's clear. Thank you.
Very nice. And the next one, Kelly Clarkson's rise to fame. Let's see. Who wants to volunteer? I need one volunteer, please. All right, Monica, there you go. You're always the first one. Work with your classmates, please. Agree on the correct answer, and when you reach an agreement, write the correct answer. Write your answer, please, on the blanks.
And what do I have to do?
Write, type.
Oh, all the answers?
Yes, but you need to reach an agreement with your classmates.
Oh.
No? You have to ask Diana, David, Adriana, Leonardo, Alicia, Gabi, Antonio.
Oh, okay. I thought they wanted to volunteer. Okay, so let's see. As I have you in my screen, it would be Diana Yala number 2.
Okay.
Oh, no, I mean, ask them. What do you think about number 2? I have not here. What do you have?
On number 2, I have hadn't heard.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Hadn't heard.
Yes.
If somebody has a different answer?
So do I.
No,
The
I'm not.
same?
I think
I
we all have
agree
the
with
same.
Alicia and Diana.
Nice.
Okay. Then for the second line, what do you have, David?
Okay. I have. She couldn't have joined. She couldn't.
Yeah, me too. Couldn't have joined.
I have.
I have
Somebody-
wouldn't.
I have couldn't.
Wouldn't.
I have wouldn't.
So which would be better?
Don't forget to type the answers, Monica.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then, here. Then
Gabby says wouldn't too.
I said wouldn't too. Hadn't heard.
Oh my gosh.
What? It was me?
No, it wasn't you. I have no idea who left.
Oh, okay. And so guys, what should we choose or write? Could, sorry, wouldn't or couldn't?
Or wouldn't.
I think it couldn't.
I think the majority says wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Is wouldn't have here?
No, wouldn't have joined.
Wouldn't have
Join.
joined.
Have
Wouldn't have
joined.
joined.
Wouldn't have joined.
Okay, so let's
Wouldn't have
write
joined.
wouldn't. Wouldn't of, wouldn't have joined. Yep. Okay. What about number 3?
Hadn't learned.
Hadn't learned.
Hadn't learned.
Hadn't learned.
Yes, hadn't learned. Good, everyone. Learned. In second line,
Might
Might
not have been
not
able.
have been able.
Able to.
okay. Might not
Not being able.
What to.
Might not have been able.
been able.
Might not
Mhm.
have been able.
Okay.
Okay, yes, have.
Might been able.
Might not have been able.
Number 4.
Hadn't told.
Hadn't told.
Untold.
Yes, hadn't told. Good, everyone. Yay. Hadn't told. We got it. And then
Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have tried out.
try out. Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone
wouldn't have
agrees,
tried out.
right?
Yes.
Wouldn't. Sorry. Wouldn't have tried out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Number 5.
Had
Had
received.
received.
Have received.
Have received.
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 Wouldn't have won.
Wouldn't have one is the
Wouldn't have won.
same. Wouldn't have one. With everyone. We finish this one.
Thank you very much. Perfect answers. Are there any questions? No?
Yes,
Very, yes,
No.
go ahead.
So in this case, it's correct to use learned or learned because I have checked that learn, it can be like a regular or irregular verb. So, but
Right.
I don't know, maybe when you are making, writing an exam, for example. So is there
This is-
any difference?
Yeah, the only difference is that this is the most common one, the most common form to use it. It is not incorrect to use the regular form, learned with an ed ending. It's good, it's valid, but the most common form, the most common used form will be with
Irregular.
NC. Irregular,
Okay.
yes.
Thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. Are there any other questions?
No.
No.
Okay, then let's continue. All right, now let's see if we can all participate, everybody. You have the slide, you had the chance, right, to do it at home. I hope you did most of it. So on the chat here on the Zoom session, on the chat, write your answer for number 1. What do you have for this answer? If you
Hadn't sung.
Hadn't sink. Hadn't sunk. Sinks.
very good, David. So David has an answer already. Yes, there you go. Hadn't sung. Nice, very nice, Gabby. Okay, what do you guys have for number 2? That will be together with the next one.
Wouldn't want.
That will be together with this one.
Would you have one?
Have one.
And can we write probably you might have one?
This option right here, win, is letting you know that is the most common expression, and the most common expression would always be would. So it's would you have one. It's okay to use could. It's
Yeah,
okay to
because it's a
use might.
because it's a possibility, right?
Right, it's a possibility. It's okay to use it.
But the most common question word is would.
It's not a question word, it's the modal verb.
Okay.
All right, what about the next one? This would be number 3.
I might have.
I might have had.
I have had.
I might have had. Very good. I might have had.
Oh.
Diana says would. Most of you say might.
I just could have had.
Yes, I may have had.
Could
Oh
have
my
had
gosh.
a better chance.
I could. What am I doing?
Again.
I know my fingers. All right.
Yes, I have
It-
that.
This time we already have the uncertainty expression. Who knows?
Okay.
And because it's uncertain, then we don't use the would expression, because the would expression is when you are more certain. So you can use either could, might, may, or you can say, I probably would.
Okay.
Okay. What about the next one? What do you have for this guy?
No.
Has known? No. it's
sorry.
not.
Would or could? If I would.
If I would, no, you have the if expression. No if, no would.
If I had
If
it.
I
If I
had
had known.
known.
If I had
If I
known.
had known.
Had known. Okay, very nice. And the next one?
I
What do you have
couldn't
for
have worked.
I would
Couldn't
have worked.
Have worked.
Maybe
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I would have worked.
Yeah, you have the maybe expression. Maybe
I would.
I would have worked.
I would have.
Excuse me, teacher, what's the difference between maybe together and maybe separated?
May is a modal verb.
Okay.
Be is the verb be.
Okay.
So the modal verb is affecting the verb be. That's why it's in a simple form. For example, I'm gonna give an example in the chat. If I study German, I may be able to go to Germany. Okay, I may be able. How can we say may be able to without the may?
Okay.
If I study German, I am able or I will be able.
I will be able.
Yes, it will be in the future because if I study is a position, is a conditional for the future. If I study German, I will be able to go to Germany. But what about something more in the present? Not the future. I want to eat hamburgers. My goodness, I can't see it. Can you guys see it on the chat, or is it too slow, too little? Are the lettering too little? Too small?
I didn't see anything.
In the chat?
Yeah.
Me either.
No,
No.
I can't.
Nobody, I think.
In the chat? It's in the chat. Everybody can see it.
But
The last refresh,
No.
I seen it is
The last message
8-9
is
p.m.
from Antonio.
Antonio.
You might have sent to a private chat, teacher.
Nope,
It
it's
can be.
for everybody.
It's
So
not.
Antonio, when he's asking, is it correct to write I had worked.
Yeah. Well, I know the last one is David's. I can see nothing about you saying.
All right. Then if you don't see mine, then I don't know what's going on with mine, but let's do it over here.
That's why we couldn't understand something. Well,
I want to eat.
When I was trying to catch up your questions, but
All right. So if I have, I want to eat. Now I think a little better, more direct. I eat hamburgers. I eat hamburgers. How do we say this with a modal verb? A modal verb is can. I can eat hamburgers. And may is another model, the same as can. I may eat hamburgers. What are the difference? One is a statement. It's an affirmation. I eat hamburgers. It's a confirmation or just a statement. I am 100% sure. There is no doubt. I can
The
eat
second
hamburgers.
one is a probability.
Nope.
Nope.
The second one is
it's
stating
an ability, right?
A possibility.
I'm sorry.
No,
yes.
not a possibility.
No.
An ability.
Okay.
It's an ability. And the third one, I may.
It's a
It's a
possibility.
possibility.
It's a
Yes.
possibility. Yes.
Okay.
Now, what if we say with the verb be? I am a teacher. But if I use a modal verb, I can
be a teacher.
Right. The modal verb modifies the verb and it goes to simple form. I can be a teacher. And it's the same. One is a statement. The other one is an ability. And I may?
The other one, I may be a teacher.
I may be a teacher. Now, that's not an ability and it's not a statement. Or actually, it's a statement of probability.
Yeah.
Yes? And if you say maybe, maybe is not a modal verb. Maybe is an adverb.
Expression?
It's an adverb. Yes, an expression. An adverb of certainty.
Okay.
40 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Only 40. All right. Can I erase, can I erase everything?
Yes.
But we're not finished. The next one, PM on the bottom. Over here.
Wouldn't have you taken?
Would you
Would you
Would you
Would
have,
have taken.
would you have taken? More singing lessons? Yeah. I would have looked for. I would have looked for.
Sorry, teacher, because my family were having a meeting and they were drinking a lot, so I run them away. Sorry, teacher, that's why.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
She
Don't
asked
worry.
that for me.
If there is food in that gathering, I'll take some, please.
And
On the
then
way.
food and a lot of alcohol. It depends what you want, teacher.
Is that a question?
Yeah, it depends.
All
If
right.
you want to come here, you can.
That'd be nice, mister. That'd be nice. All right, good. Let's go a little faster. What do you guys have for number 2?
No. It's back.
She might have been a good doctor, or she wouldn't have become a photographer. Well, both are,
Very good. You can say both of them.
yeah.
She would have become a doctor. Next. What is the other?
And she wouldn't have become a photographer, or she wouldn't have been a photographer.
Yeah, let's use a different verb.
Yeah.
she wouldn't have been, no, because she's a photographer now. So maybe she wouldn't have studied photography.
Oh, yeah.
There, okay? Because it's something about the past, right?
Mhm. Yes.
And being a photographer is now. So that doesn't follow the right criteria. Okay, next, number 3.
And the second one, but it's possible to say she would have been a doctor, right?
Yes, it's okay to say she would have been a doctor. Yes, that's right.
And then number 3, I have she could have been an architect.
She could have been an architect. And that's good. Another idea?
I have the same, but I have with would. She would
Yeah.
have been an architect.
Okay, there you go. That's also good.
Okay.
Perfect. Yes, not next. The last one for today. The last 2 for tonight for this piece of homework. Number 4. He
might not have had a restaurant.
He might not have had a restaurant, but he has 2, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
Yes.
if his grandmother hadn't taught him how to cook.
He may have been a farmer.
Okay. He might have been a farmer. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. What about the last one, number 5?
He would have won the competition.
Would have won. Another one?
He may not have forgotten the music.
He may not have forgot the music.
Yeah, because he forgot the music when he became distracted by the woman.
The music.
I wrote another one, but I don't know if I'm right.
Yeah, tell me.
It's he might not have become distracted and might have won the competition. Am I right? Or not?
Yes, yes. And what do you say? Might.
And might have won the competition.
Might have won. All right. Thank you. Now I want to go over this. On the first example we have, he would have won. And the other one is he might have won. In this case, only one is correct. What do you think is the correct choice?
The first, no?
Would have won?
Would have won.
No, it might, I think.
Might have won, no?
It's a uncertainty
Would
situation.
have won.
So if he hadn't seen that woman, you are absolutely sure?
He would have won.
You're sure?
Yes, no?
Yeah?
No, I think we cannot be sure.
We cannot be sure. Thank you, Monica.
Yeah.
It's a
So
competition.
there are more competitors.
There are more.
We
There
have
you
to
go.
write could, might, may.
Or
I
Yes,
wrote would, but I understand now that it's not for sure.
it's not for sure. That's right. Okay,
okay.
good. So,
But what was the idea that in the text they mentioned that he saw a woman, a beautiful woman. What is
Mhm.
idea? If we have an idea in the text that he saw a beautiful woman, this is the reason because he distracted and
he got distracted.
he got distracted, and obviously we are sure he would have won the competition if he
No,
hadn't seen the woman.
Have you entered a competition, Maria Carmen?
Well, yes, but when
Yes.
you are a good figure or good competition,
Okay.
a good,
But did you win?
woman, maybe you win. Yes.
Did you win?
Yes, me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you won. Maybe that's why. It's a competition, so you
Yeah,
don't know
it's a
who's
competition. Yeah.
no, you don't know who's going to win.
Okay. Thank you. I get it. Thank you.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
All right. Okay,
In
next.
this case, teacher, we can use could, right?
You can also use could or
Because
may.
it's a competition, right?
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Good. I think that we did plenty of the, I think we did too much of this. Yeah, we did too much. of it.
Yes.
All right, let's continue with the next lesson. It's lesson, yes. This guy right here. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Highlights. What do you see in the pictures?
A graduation ceremony, a meeting. maybe?
Important events.
Important, yes, important events in your life.
Important events in your life. Very nice. What else do you see? A meeting, graduation,
championship,
Graduation,
championship,
meetings,
Baptisms.
Having a baby.
champions.
What are some typical highlights in people's lives?
Wedding, marriage.
when they
Having a
graduate.
competition.
Yeah, there you go.
Have a diploma.
Get a bachelor degree.
Graduation.
Yes. Very nice.
When you have any certification.
All right. Now, in this article, we interviewed people and asked, what are some of the highlights of your life so far? Now, let's think for a second, just a quick second, and let's see if we can answer this question. Guys, what are some of the highlights of your life so far?
When
When
I
my
got
son-
married.
You got
When
married.
my son was born.
One of you, yes.
When I
You-
finish my
You had
career.
kids. Okay. You met your English teacher.
Mm.
No, that's not it. That's it, guys. Only a baby, which is a beautiful highlight, careers, and that's it.
Also, when I had the opportunity to travel to another country.
When was that?
Of 2001.
Oh, a couple of years ago. That was a nice that is
Some professional achievements.
professional achievements. Yes, such as
Maybe when you achieve maybe to scale a big position. I don't know, as a leader.
yes, you get a big position. Yes, a very good paying job. Very good. So we asked some of these people, Janie, Marcos, and the couple, the same question. What are some of the highlights of your life so far? So let's listen to the audio and let's check what are the highlights. Okay.
We interviewed people and asked, what are some of the highlights of your life so far? Janie, 35, Vancouver, Canada, high school teacher.
Oh, I've been pretty lucky up until now. For one thing, I've traveled a lot. I lived in Italy a couple of years ago. That was amazing. Then after Italy, I went to Central America and worked with a team of volunteers. We were rebuilding homes after a major earthquake for 2 months. It was hard work, but so rewarding. Life has definitely been interesting so far.
Marcos, 25, Belo Horizonte, Brazil, college student.
I've done some interesting things in the last few years. I started a band the year before last, though it didn't last. We broke up after 6 months. But it was fun. And I've been coaching a local soccer team for the last 2 years. That's been good. We've won most of our matches. I still haven't decided what I want to do after I graduate. I haven't thought too much about it yet, but that's okay.
Jingwei, 25, and Shang, 27, Beijing, China, designer and graduate student.
Well, we haven't really done anything except work over the last few years. We met when we were in college. Shang was getting his master's, and I was studying design. Then Shang started his PhD. Since then, he's just been concentrating on school.
Jingwei got an internship at a fashion company last year. That was a big thing for her. You've been enjoying it so far, haven't you?
Okay, guys. What are some of your ideas? What are some of Janie's highlights?
That she traveled a lot.
Has traveled a lot.
She lived in Italy.
Central
And
America,
she worked
like a volunteer.
Yeah.
In Central America.
Central America.
She worked in Central America building something. I don't know.
Homes.
I think
After-
houses.
Yes, building
After
homes.
the earthquake.
She built houses?
Homes.
Homes?
Houses. After earthquake.
Yeah, we building homes.
Like that? All right, what about Marcos?
He started a band. And
He
he
was
has
in a soccer team
he has been coaching a soccer team, yeah.
and
One more
graduate.
time. He has been
Yeah, he has been coaching a soccer team.
okay, what else? That's it?
He had
Yeah, that's it for
graduated.
him.
He graduated?
Yes, I think.
Anything else?
He don't know what to do after graduated.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know what
is he gonna do after graduating?
after graduating.
Graduating.
All right. What about the
They met when they were in college.
And they've
They
been working
have been
the last 2
working.
years.
all right, I'm sorry. They met when they were in college. What else?
They have been working for a few years.
She studied design.
Okay, what else?
And
They
I
were
don't know
trade-
who did an internship. I don't know if it was he or she.
An internship. Would you like to listen again?
Yeah.
Yes.
We interviewed people and asked, what are some of the highlights of your life so far? Janie, 35, Vancouver, Canada, high school teacher.
Oh, I've been pretty lucky up until now. For one thing, I've traveled a lot. I lived in Italy a couple of years ago. That was amazing. Then after Italy, I went to Central America and worked with a team of volunteers. We were rebuilding homes after a major earthquake for 2 months. It was hard work, but so rewarding. Life has definitely been interesting so far.
Marcos, 25, Belo Horizonte, Brazil, college student.
I've done some interesting things in the last few years. I started a band the year before last, though it didn't last. We broke up after 6 months. But it was fun. And I've been coaching a local soccer team for the last 2 years. That's been good. We've won most of our matches. I still haven't decided what I want to do after I graduate. I haven't thought too much about it yet, but that's okay.
Jingwei, 25, and Shang, 27, Beijing, China, designer and graduate student.
Well, we haven't really done anything except work over the last few years. We met when we were in college. Shang was getting his master's, and I was studying design. Then Shang started his PhD. Since then, he's just been concentrating on school.
Jingwei got an internship at a fashion company last year. That was a big thing for her. You've been enjoying it so far, haven't you?
There, guys. So let's take a look at your answers. Let's go for Janie. She traveled a lot. She volunteered. She built the homes.
Yeah, after an earthquake.
Okay.
Rebuilt.
She rebuilt it.
Rebuild. Yeah, rebuild it.
She rebuilt the homes. After an earthquake. What about Marcos?
He started a band, but it didn't work. After 6 months, broke up.
And he also won most of the matches with his soccer team.
After how many months did you say?
6 months.
After 6 months, what happened?
Broke up.
They broke up?
Yes.
What else? What else do you have?
That he won most of the matches with his soccer team.
Soccer team. He won most
of the matches.
of the matches. Okay. Is that it or is there more?
No, that's it.
What about the couple?
Oh, she was the one who
The internship.
who did the internship, yeah.
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah, she did an internship.
She did an internship. Anything else?
And he got his master's.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No, all right, let's look at the dialogues. Here they are. I'm gonna show them to you and I'll play the audio once again. You can read and listen at the same time.
We interviewed people and asked, what are some of the highlights of your life so far? Janie, 35, Vancouver, Canada, high school teacher.
Oh, I've been pretty lucky up until now. For one thing, I've traveled a lot. I lived in Italy a couple of years ago. That was amazing. Then after Italy, I went to Central America and worked with a team of volunteers. We were rebuilding homes after a major earthquake for 2 months. It was hard work, but so rewarding. Life has definitely been interesting so far.
Marcos, 25, Belo Horizonte, Brazil, college student.
I've done some interesting things in the last few years. I started a band the year before last, though it didn't last. We broke up after 6 months. But it was fun. And I've been coaching a local soccer team for the last 2 years. That's been good. We've won most of our matches. I still haven't decided what I want to do after I graduate. I haven't thought too much about it yet. But that's okay.
Jingwei, 25, and Shang, 27, Beijing, China, designer and graduate student.
Well, we haven't really done anything except work over the last few years. We met when we were in college. Sheng was getting his master's, and I was studying design. Then Sheng started his PhD. Since then, he's just been concentrating on school.
Jingwei got an internship at a fashion company last year. That was a big thing for her. You've been enjoying it so far, haven't you?
Very good, guys. I think most of your answers are really good. She traveled a lot. She volunteered. She rebuilt homes after an earthquake. What about Marcos? He started a band, but it didn't work. After 6 months, they broke up. He has been coaching a soccer team. He won most of the matches. He graduated. No, I don't think he has graduated, right?
No.
No.
He doesn't know what to do after graduating. Okay. What about the couple? They met when they were in college. They have been working for a few years. She studied design. She did an internship. Nope.
She got.
She got, yes, there you go. She got an internship and he got his master's. Yes, he got his master's. Yes, he got his master's. Very nice, guys. All right, guys. Now, discuss the questions about the people. Who has the most initiative? To you, in your opinion, who has the most initiative?
I think it's Janie.
Janie.
Yeah, Janie.
Because she left their country to do volunteer.
Italy, right?
Volunteer.
Yeah, she lived in Italy.
First, she
has
left her country to live in
spent
Italy,
time
right?
helping people.
She developed different profiles to solve many different things, no?
There. Who works very hard?
Jingwei and Shang.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who makes
Yingwei.
Very good. Who makes the most out of life?
Marcos.
I don't know, Janie or Marcos.
Yes, Janie.
Janie, yes.
Who is doing something you'd like to do?
Janie, of course.
Jingwei.
Marcos.
Shang.
Who has the most exciting life?
Janie.
Janie.
Very nice, guys. Now, let's find the sentences in the interviews. Do they refer to a completed pastime or a pastime that continues up to now? For example, number 1, after Italy, I went to Central America. What is this? I went to Central America.
Completed pastime.
Is a completed pastime, or what is this?
Letter C.
Janie. Thank you, Gabi. Or a pastime that continues up to now.
Letter
So you, number 1, you have
Letter C.
Letter
C. And what about number 2?
Letter L.
N.
Letter N, yes.
And
Past
what about
time that continues up to now.
number 3?
Letter C.
Letter C.
Letter C.
And letter
And
N.
Number 4, letter N.
very nice. Now, what do these sentences have in common? What is
Number 1 and
one
number 3, they are written in simple past.
and number 2 and number 4?
In past progressive.
Past progressive? Is not past
No,
progressive.
present progressive, sorry.
Present progressive, both of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yes.
Is present perfect progressive, right?
Yes.
Not both of them.
Mhm.
This one
Why not?
is This one is has been concentrating on school. This one is a verb in progressive mode. But this is not a verb. This is an adjective.
Oh, yeah.
So this is actually past perfect. Simple, present perfect, I'm sorry.
Yeah, present.
Present perfect, yes.
Because of has.
Teacher, is something that the number 1 and the number 3 stopped and the past, and the number 2 and the number 4 is continuing up today, maybe?
Yes, yes. Let's check that out, okay? The past tense versus the present perfect. Use the past tense for situations and events that are part of a completed past time, not connected to now. I lived in Italy. I'm not there now. The band didn't last. We broke up. Use the present perfect for situations and events that are part of a past time that continues up to now. Life has been interesting so far. It still is. Marcos hasn't decided what he wants to do yet, but he will. So we have the past, now the future, the simple past, and the present perfect. I'll do this a little bit. All right. I lived in Italy is a completed past time. The band didn't last, a completed past time. We broke up. It's only one event, it's all in the past, and it's finished, it's complete. However, for the present perfect, life has been interesting. So she's talking about life in general, but of course, when she started, right? Maybe when she started working or when she started living in Italy. Yes. So the first event she outlines is living in Italy. It starts right there, Italy. But then what happened?
It continues.
She went to Central America, and then she did something else, and then she did something else. So she's talking about a number of things that started in the past and the things continue to happen. And that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, so life is still today is interesting. And Marcos hasn't decided yet, this one. Okay. In this situation, he needed to make a decision. For example, just as an example, last year, he needs to make a decision about college. Okay, and then the month of September passed, and October and November and December and January and February and March, and he still doesn't make a decision. So this whole time is a period of time that started in the past and is still true today. So that is the present perfect.
An action that starts in the past and continues in the present, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We use the simple verbs with their simple past or present perfect for completed events that will be this, the simple past, or permanent situations that will be the present perfect. Use continuous verbs for background, ongoing, or temporary events. We were rebuilding homes. What is that? Is that an ongoing event? No.
No.
This would be either background or a temporary event. But what about the next one? He's been coaching a soccer team. What would this be?
And ongoing.
Ongoing
event. There you go. Okay, now let's check more examples. Use the simple past for an action that happened in the past and is
Finished.
finished, done,
Finished.
over, completed. Use the present perfect for an action that started in the past, but
Continues in the present.
Temporary
very good.
ongoing.
Yes. So we have the timeline, now, future, and past. One event in the past is past simple, but an event that is true for a longer period of time is a present perfect. Let's take a look at some examples. Simple past, finished completed event. Present perfect, not finished ongoing event. What are other differences? The most defining differences are that the simple past has a specific time in the past, when the present perfect doesn't have a specific time. Let's check some examples. Simple past, my son was sick
On Monday.
a specific time in the past. Monday.
Mhm.
He traveled a lot by plane. This one doesn't have a specific time, but it's inferring that the person is dead. So it's a different scenario. The next one, he went to the cinema
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago, a specific moment in time. We didn't call him yesterday. So with the simple past, you need a reference to be specific. When did this happen? It could be, well, we're going to check the examples of the time expressions in a minute. For the present perfect, we have an indefinite time in the past. We have an example like this. I have lived in Paris for 5 years. Look, for 5 years. That is indefinite. It's not a specific. He has never traveled by plane. That is no specification of time. The next one is, we can't reach Paul by phone. Have you seen him? There is no time expression. I have eaten lots of plums today. This is one of the exceptions that we're going to see. So let's see more examples. In the simple past, what do you see in the picture? The example is, I
cooked dinner last night.
He is, no, simple past. I cooked
dinner last night.
I cooked dinner last night, a specific moment in time.
Last night.
Yeah, so last night is a specific moment in time, last night. And the next example in the present perfect, the same picture. What's the difference? I have cooked dinner. Now we have an expression
Every night.
of frequency, but not of time. Let's have this activity very quick. Paula and James.
Finished?
Haven't finished.
Haven't finished.
Haven't finished.
The answer is
yes, haven't
finished. Number 2.
Did.
Yeah, we have a specific moment in time. So
Did.
did. Okay. Number 3.
Written.
Written, because we have here written. Number 4. Have
Flown.
Number 9. My family and I, Saturday, a specific moment in time.
Weren't.
Number 10.
Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I haven't.
Seen a gas?
No,
I haven't.
No specific time, moment in time. So when we don't have any specific moment, when we don't know, then we use the present perfect. Number 11.
Did John check his email?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yes. Now, in this occasion, we can see that the verb is in simple form. So yes, it
Yeah.
is did. This one is missing a time expression, but it's okay. Number 12. The children watch TV.
For an hour.
For.
Yes, for an hour. Very good. The next one, number 9. I'm sorry, number 5.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
did.
did.
Yes.
Number 6.
Did.
Did Maria
Did Maria
visit?
Did.
Maria
Visit.
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
Number 8.
For
Since.
since.
Since last summer.
Since last summer.
Yes, since.
Since last summer. 13.
Yes, I have.
I
Yes, I
have.
have.
Number 14.
Did
Has.
no.
Has.
Has.
Dr. Smith
Has
has.
Smith.
Smith talked
Yes,
to you.
she
Yes,
has.
because
She
we're
has.
Oh.
Number
What
15.
have you done?
What have you done?
Number 16.
Did you eat?
Did you eat?
Did you eat? There you go. Why? Because we have a specific moment in time.
Right.
Very good, guys. Do you have any questions?
No.
No.
No. Let me check if we can jump to the main activity. No, I'm gonna go over this. Time expressions with the simple past and the present perfect. The time expressions are right here. For the simple past, yesterday, last week, in the fall, earlier this year, right after college, etc. These are specific moments in time. For the present perfect, we have indefinite, lately, so far, to date, in my life, up until now, over the past, in the last, since last year, since we last spoke. Do not put the expressions, yes. She got married right after college. And let's have some examples. A simple past, a specific time in the past. It's a completed event. We have an example here. We went to the movies.
Yesterday.
Yes, last week, in the
Last week.
fall, earlier this year. I found a job.
Right after college.
A couple years ago
I graduated.
when I was 20.
At the end of July.
At the end of July.
I bought my car.
Last week.
When I was 20.
In the present perfect, we have different expressions. Lately, so far, to date. Now, present perfect is I, or in this case, we have watched 3 movies.
So far.
So far, very good. I have been working here.
Lately.
Over the past few years.
Very good. I have had this car.
Up until now.
Since
Since
last year.
I
last
haven't
year.
been driving it. I haven't
See.
been driving it.
In
Since
the
last year.
few days. In the last few days.
Yes, very good. You can use some time expressions with both the simple past and the present perfect. They are right here. Today, this week, month, year, for quite a while, for a long time, and recently. What happens? It changes the intention. It changes the meaning. If you say, we had some bad luck this year, that means it's a completed event. That means that the bad luck is finished or the year is finished. Okay, something is finished, it's completed. But if we use the present perfect, we've had some bad luck this year. That means the event is not finished. So either the bad luck continues or maybe the year continues. Something is still happening. And another example is we've been busy recently. This is in present perfect, which means the busy state, the busy adjective started earlier, last week or last month, and it continued to be true throughout the whole period of time. So an example, I ate 3 times today is in simple past. I ate. What does this mean? It means the day is finished. Simple past. Or you are not going to eat again because you are finished for the day. But if you use the present perfect, when the day is not finished, use the present perfect, which means that you can eat again, but it's a probability. It's a possibility. It's not an obligation. So if you say, I have eaten 3 times today, that means the day is not over or that you might eat again. Okay, guys? And the expression is today. Let's use another expression. This week. I read this book, 3 books, simple past, this week, this month, this year, for quite a while, for some time, or recently. This is simple past. It's a completed event. I'm not going to read again. I'm finished reading. But I have read 3 books this week, this month, this year. I'm going to read more in whatever expression I choose. If I said I have read 3 books this week, that means that this week I still have time for 1 more book, or this month, or this year, etc. Is that okay, guys?
Yes, I understand.
We have the awesome. We also have some other expressions, for and since. Since is a point in time, a starting point that continues up to now. For is the duration of the period of time. I have been living in Spain for 6 years. What do you see in the picture?
Someone's reading a book.
Someone is reading.
Do you like to read?
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
we do
A lot.
What have you read?
Novels.
Magazines, stories.
Comics.
About
Fiction, a lot
history,
of Isaac Asimov.
politics.
Do you work out?
No.
Yes, I do.
Always.
No, I
He
don't.
used to.
What have you been doing in the mornings?
Giving
Work.
classes.
Or parent
Lunch.
classes.
Preparing lunch.
Have you done all your English homework yet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Most of them. Most of them.
All right. Let's do the number 1 all together. Have you had any interesting opportunities in the last couple of years? Last year, I
Joined.
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 a gymnastics team. Since then,
We've
We
completed.
have completed.
We've
Competed.
We've completed.
Oh my gosh.
And the L between P and D completed.
Had
We
several
haven't-
events, but so far,
We haven't won
We
anything.
haven't won.
good. So I'm gonna send you these slides for homework because we are finished today, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and only 4.
And
Oh,
yes,
5.
you're serious about it.
5. What?
Now I know that you're serious about homework.
Why?
What
Because
have
yesterday,
we done to you?
yesterday you said we will only have to do only one activity, and then you send us like 6 pictures.
Yes, I thought that I would.
I did say 6.
You
Didn't I?
teacher,
No.
teacher, I have a question to you. You
Yes,
used to
Mr.
lie to your students, or this started right with us?
I don't lie to you guys. Maybe you misunderstand me. Maybe I didn't explain myself correct.
I thought you were joking.
No, he's not joking.
You are
At all.
cheating, teacher. You are cheating with us.
Now I know that he's not.
He always sends a lot of homework, but
Okay, teacher, let's
it's so
be
helpful.
real. How much? How much so you
He's
don't
a
leave
good
homework?
teacher.
Ooh,
So
mister.
you don't leave homework.
No, mister. Let's go back to
Here
Thomas.
I have a lot of tequila, so everything you want. So tell me what you
Send
want.
it by WhatsApp, mister. I'll be expecting the message with it. All right, guys. Do you have any questions?
No, teacher.
No,
No?
it's
How
all
was the class?
clear. Thank you
How-
so much.
How was the class?
Interesting.
Very nice.
Very interesting.
It was very interesting.
I noticed that it was easier for some of you. Yes?
Yes.
Easy peasy, teacher.
All right.
Yes, it's it.
What is it?
All right. Tomorrow's class is not going to be as easy, but this was fundamental before that class. So I hope tomorrow
All right.
it'll be more challenging for you. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Hopefully.
Are you trying to scare us so we get sick
Absolutely.
tomorrow?
Absolutely. I want you to do
Teacher,
your homework.
tomorrow I'm going to be sick. I'm going to have stomachache. I cannot be on the class. Sorry.
See you guys.
Yes,
See you,
mister.
David.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, teacher.
I'm
Thank you very
gonna
much.
rest.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you, teacher. Thank
tomorrow,
you.
not
Bye,
teacher, on
all.
Thursday.
Bye, Diana.
Tomorrow I'm
Bye,
going to
Mari
have
Carmen.
Bye,
stomachache.
Sue.
Bye, Gabby. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
You too, teacher. Thank you.